Sugar is one of the most widely consumed food products in human history. It has become an inseparable part of our daily diet. Sugar is not only used to add sweetness but also to extend the shelf life of foods, enhance flavors, and even in some cases, serve medicinal purposes. However, the impact of sugar on the human body is not always positive. Excessive consumption increases the risk of cardiovascular diseases, obesity, diabetes, and dental cavities. In moderate amounts, sugar provides energy, supports brain function, and helps improve mood. Today, scientists continue to study the benefits and risks of sugar, often presenting different perspectives. This makes the topic highly relevant for society, especially considering the increasing consumption of sweets, fast food, and sugary beverages among children and young adults. In this work, we will examine the types of sugar, its effects on the body, its advantages and risks, scientific findings, recommended consumption guidelines, and healthier alternatives to sugar. Sugar is not just a single product, it comes in various types, each with different chemical compositions, effects on the body, and culinary uses. Understanding the different kinds of sugar helps in making healthier dietary choices. White sugar, refined sugar. This is the most common form found in stores. It is derived from sugarcane or sugar beets. During the refining process, most minerals and nutrients are removed, leaving pure sucrose. It is quickly absorbed by the body, but excessive intake can be harmful to health. Brown sugar. Brown sugar retains molasses, which gives it a caramel-like flavor and some minerals. However, not all brown sugar is natural. Some are artificially colored, so it's important to check the quality. Natural sugars. Fructose, found in fruits and honey. It is sweeter than glucose, but in excess can lead to fatty liver. Lactose, the sugar in milk products. Some people experience lactose intolerance, causing digestive problems. Glucose, the body's main energy source. Blood sugar levels are measured as glucose concentration. To reduce sugar consumption, many people turn to sugar substitutes, such as aspartame saccharin stevia, a natural plant-based sweetener. These products are low in calories, but their long-term health effects are still debated among scientists. In summary, each type of sugar has a different effect. Natural sugars in moderation can be beneficial, while refined sugar and artificial sweeteners should be consumed cautiously. Many people see sugar only as harmful, but in moderation it also provides several health benefits. The key is balance. Source of energy. Sugar is the body's fastest source of energy. It converts into glucose, fueling muscles and the brain. It is especially helpful in the morning or before physical activity. Supports brain function. The brain needs glucose to function properly. Low blood sugar can cause weakness, dizziness, or even fainting. A small amount of sugar can quickly restore alertness. Improves mood. Sugar stimulates the release of serotonin and dopamine, the hormones responsible for happiness. That's why eating sweets often boosts mood and reduces stress. Helps underweight individuals. For people who need to gain weight, sugar can provide extra calories and stimulate appetite, supporting healthy weight gain. Natural sources provide nutrients. Fruits and honey not only contain natural sugars but also bring essential vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, potassium, and magnesium. This makes natural sugar sources healthier than refined sugar. Sugar is necessary for the body, but only in moderation. Overconsumption turns potential benefits into health risks. While sugar has some benefits, excessive consumption is harmful to health. The World Health Organization recommends limiting sugar intake to less than 10% of daily calories. Going beyond this can lead to serious health risks. Leads to overweight and obesity. Sugar is high in calories but low in nutrients. Excess calories turn into fat, contributing to obesity. Increases risk of diabetes. Frequent sugar consumption raises blood glucose and promotes insulin resistance, which is a key factor in type 2 diabetes. Causes tooth decay. When sugar enters the mouth, bacteria ferment it and produce acid. This acid damages tooth enamel, leading to cavities. Harms the cardiovascular system. Excessive sugar elevates cholesterol and blood pressure, raising the risk of heart disease. Damages the liver. Fructose in sugar accumulates in the liver, causing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Speeds up aging and affects skin. Sugar interferes with collagen, reducing skin elasticity. As a result, wrinkles form faster, creates addiction. Sugar affects the brain's reward system, leading to cravings and dependence, making it difficult to reduce consumption. Sugar is one of the fastest-acting nutrients for the body. Once it enters the digestive system, it is quickly absorbed and raises blood glucose levels, providing a short burst of energy. However, long-term effects of sugar can negatively impact different organs. Effect on blood. After sugar consumption, blood glucose rises rapidly. Insulin works to move this glucose into cells. Excess sugar, however, leads to insulin resistance and risk of diabetes. Sugar stimulates dopamine release, giving pleasure and temporary happiness. Frequent intake, though, may cause cravings and addiction. Excessive sugar elevates blood pressure and damages blood vessels, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease. Fructose is metabolized in the liver and converted into fat. Over time, this can lead to fatty liver disease and even cirrhosis. Sugar feeds harmful gut bacteria, causing bloating and digestive problems. Excess glucose binds with proteins, reducing skin elasticity and accelerating aging. High sugar levels weaken immune cells, making the body more vulnerable to infections. While sugar provides quick energy, its excessive intake harms nearly every organ in the body. Balance and moderation are key. We all know that excessive sugar consumption is harmful to health. Luckily, there are natural and artificial alternatives that provide sweetness without the same risks. Honey, one of the oldest natural sweeteners, rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. However, it has almost the same calories as sugar, so moderation is key. Stevia. Agave syrup, extracted from the agave plant, sweeter than sugar but contains high levels of fructose, so overuse is not recommended. Date syrup, made from dates and rich in nutrients, still contains calories, so intake should be controlled. Xylitol and erythritol, sugar alcohols that taste similar to sugar but with fewer calories. They are tooth-friendly and widely used. Artificial sweeteners, zero-calorie alternatives often used in diet products. Some studies raise concerns, so moderation is advised. Completely eliminating sugar is not always necessary, but replacing it with healthier alternatives is a smart choice for long-term well-being. Sugar is necessary in small amounts, but overconsumption harms health. The World Health Organization and other medical bodies recommend strict daily limits. WHO recommendations. Adults, no more than 5–10% of daily calories from sugar. On average, 25–50 grams, 6–12 teaspoons per day. Children, even less than adults, ideally no more than 20–25 grams per day. Hidden sugars. Sugar is not only what we add to tea or desserts, it is hidden in bread, yogurt, ketchup, juices, and soft drinks. Always check food labels carefully. Children's health is the foundation of the future. Excessive sugar consumption is harmful not only for adults but also for children, who are more vulnerable because their bodies are still developing. Benefits of sugar for children: provides energy for the brain, glucose is the main fuel, can temporarily improve mood, supplies quick energy for active play. Risks of excessive sugar: obesity, rapid weight gain in children, diabetes, long-term insulin resistance may develop, tooth decay, sweets and sodas damage teeth, hyperactivity. Excessive sugar can affect behavior, causing irritability or aggression. Nutrient deficiency: sugary foods reduce appetite for healthy meals, leading to vitamin and mineral deficiencies. According to WHO, children aged 2–18 should consume no more than 20–25 grams of sugar per day, which equals about 5–6 teaspoons. How to protect children from excess sugar: replace sodas with water or homemade juices. Offer fruits instead of packaged desserts. Check labels for hidden sugars. Encourage healthy eating habits over sweets. Sugar is not entirely harmful for children, but excessive amounts can cause serious long-term health issues. Parents must monitor sugar intake and promote balanced nutrition. Excessive sugar intake is strongly linked to the development of many chronic diseases. Beyond weight gain, sugar negatively affects multiple body systems and increases the risk of serious health problems. Obesity. Excess sugar is converted into fat, becoming one of the main causes of overweight and obesity, especially in people who consume sodas and sweets frequently. Type 2. Diabetes. Long-term high sugar intake leads to insulin resistance, significantly raising the risk of type 2 diabetes. Cardiovascular diseases: excess sugar raises blood pressure, increases triglycerides and bad cholesterol, and places stress on the heart, raising the risk of heart attack and stroke. Liver diseases. Too much fructose contributes to fat accumulation in the liver, leading to fatty liver disease. Dental problems. Sugar interacts with oral bacteria to form acids, which erode tooth enamel and cause cavities. Cancer. Some studies suggest that high sugar intake may increase insulin spikes, which could promote the growth of certain cancers. Sugar is not just a sweet indulgence, it is a potential trigger for numerous dangerous diseases. Limiting sugar and adopting a healthy diet is essential for long-term well-being. Excessive sugar consumption can lead to a form of addiction. Many researchers even call sugar a white poison because it strongly affects the brain and creates a sense of pleasure. Sugar triggers the release of dopamine, the happiness hormone. Over time, people crave this feeling and tend to consume more sugar, similar to addictive substances. Sugar lovers often feel that one piece of chocolate is never enough. The more they eat, the more they want. Sugar quickly raises blood glucose, giving a burst of energy. However, this effect is short-lived, and when glucose drops, fatigue and irritability appear, driving the urge for more sugar. Some people use sugar as a way to cope with stress. Over time, this habit may turn into a psychological dependency. Sugar addiction contributes to obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and other health problems. Ways to overcome addiction: reduce sugar gradually rather than cutting it off suddenly. Replace processed sweets with fresh fruits. Drink water instead of sugary drinks. Improve sleep and stay physically active. Sugar addiction is a real and harmful phenomenon. Overcoming it requires willpower and healthier lifestyle habits. Completely eliminating sugar is difficult, but reducing it brings significant health benefits. Most people consume sugar not only from sweets, but also from processed foods and drinks. Here are practical ways to cut down sugar intake. Avoid sugary drinks. Sodas and energy drinks contain large amounts of sugar. Replace them with water, herbal tea, or sugar-free lemonade. Limit desserts and sweets. Swap cakes, cookies, and candies for honey or fresh fruits. Reduce sugar gradually. If you drink tea or coffee with sugar, cut it down slowly instead of stopping suddenly. Read food labels. Many packaged foods contain hidden sugar. Always check labels before buying. Cook at home. Home-cooked meals allow better control over sugar consumption compared to fast food or ready meals. Choose fruits for sweet cravings. When craving something sweet, go for natural sources like bananas, dates, or grapes. Manage sleep and stress. Lack of sleep and high stress levels increase sugar cravings. Healthy sleep and relaxation are key. Reducing sugar is one of the best gifts you can give your body. By making gradual lifestyle changes, you can break free from sugar dependency and protect your long-term health. Sugar plays an important role in human life. It provides quick energy and can boost mood. However, excessive sugar intake poses serious health risks, including obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and other chronic conditions. Completely cutting out sugar is not necessary, but reducing it and choosing natural alternatives is the best way to protect your health. Fruits, honey, and dates not only satisfy sweet cravings but also supply essential nutrients and vitamins. By gradually changing habits, avoiding hidden sugars and processed foods, and maintaining a balanced lifestyle, people can preserve their health for years to come. In conclusion, consuming sugar in moderation is the key to health. Making mindful choices and overcoming sugar dependency is within everyone's power.